Hey everybody, Shakti here. Feeling inspired to do a Facebook Live. Just say no. I'm a bit scared to say this, to make this live actually, but I just feel really guided to do it, so I'm going to do it. I was just messaging with someone in response to a post on my wall who was saying that they don't want to have a mandatory vaccine against COVID-19 as a healthcare worker, but they're afraid of losing their job. And, you know, this is why I'm doing this live stream. I'm not a political person. I'm a priestess of love and sacred sexuality. I teach awakening for women. I live to be the embodiment of the divine feminine in sacred union with the divine masculine. That is why I'm here. But everything is connected. And my path and the path of awakening is very much about stepping into sovereignty. It's a buzzword, but it also is a reality, which means the realization that we create our reality. With our thoughts, with our beliefs, with our actions, we create our reality, and we are responsible for everything in our lives. It's a bitter pill to swallow, because sometimes I don't want to take responsibility for what's happening, but that's the truth. And so yesterday I shared a live on here which spoke very vulnerably and truthfully about my own healing journey with my father, who for me represented the pinnacle of patriarchy, everything that is now crumbling, but also everything that is still shoring itself up, fiercely trying to control and manipulate the people and the population at the moment with this forced vaccination and all kinds of other things. And so I am absolutely committed and knowing and understanding that the way we changed all of this is by doing our own inner healing and our own awakening within. Because if we don't change our consciousness, we can replace one system with another, but if we still operate from the same level of consciousness, we'll create the same. So that is a truth. However, when I read and hear about people saying they are afraid and they are doing things to submit to the current system because they are afraid of losing their jobs, because they're afraid of judgment, because they're afraid of what others will think of them, I feel compelled to say it is time to stand up and say no. Doesn't mean you have to fight, doesn't mean you have to argue, but there are very many people in the same boat who are doing things and following rules that they don't even agree with out of fear. And you know what's the opposite of fear? Love. So if you were to really love yourself, and if you were to really love your children, your family, if you were to really love your neighbors, if you were to really love this planet that we were on, what would you choose to do in this moment? We're at a really pivotal choice point for the planet and for humanity. And yes, the inner work is the most important thing, but it's also a choice to claim your sovereignty, to claim your power, to understand and realize that you create your reality and that you have choice, and you do not have to say yes to anything that does not feel true for you. You do not have to say yes to anything that does not feel true for you. If it feels wrong in any way, in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, in your energy, you do not have to say yes. You have the choice to say no. You have that power. And the more people who claim that power now, reclaim, instead of thinking that there is an external authority that has ownership over you or power over you, no. The power and the authority is right here inside you. And it's time for us all to reclaim that and really know it and really embody it. To just say, no, I refuse, this is not right, this is not aligned. for me. It's not right for my children. It's not right for the planet. This is not right. Nobody outside you knows your truth. Nobody outside you can necessarily know what is right for you. So this space around your body and your body are sacred and holy. They are yours. I imagine there are so many people at the moment wearing masks who actually don't want to, but they are because they're afraid of being fined. Let me tell you something. I haven't worn a mask. I wore it once actually on the tube once, but apart from that I have not worn a mask anywhere at all. I don't believe in them. I don't think they make a difference. I feel constricted when I wear them. I refuse to wear one. I've gone shopping, I've gone everywhere. I haven't been challenged once, and I don't feel afraid. I don't have the money to pay a fine, but I'm not afraid, and I've made that choice as a sovereign being. I don't believe in them. I'm not going to wear one. I'm not going to have an external authority telling me to do something that I know doesn't make a difference and feels harmful to me and feels harmful to the greater whole of humanity because of what it's conditioning people to do and submit to. So I don't believe in it. I don't buy it. I don't do it. And I feel good with that. So I've taken my power back in that one respect. And so we all have to make that choice to just say no, you know, to just say no. It's simpler than you think. I must be honest, the first few times I went shopping, I was a bit nervous, but I've gotten used to it now. And actually it feels very beautiful because I just smile, I send love, and I feel completely aligned in my truth, like nothing could touch me there. So I just wanted to share that because having just read that lady's comment about her fear of losing her job, how many of you out there are doing things that you don't feel aligned with because you're afraid? It's time to say no and step into your power, and it feels really, it gives you more strength, it gives you more power when you begin to align yourself with what is true for you. What is true for you does not have to be what is true for me, but imagine if we all began to live that way, without hiding, without masking, without pretending, without living in fear. It's time to live in love. Much love.